Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk 41. We're back here in the long dark today. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. We're back here in the long dark today, back in our Pilgrim difficulty for Noobs series. How you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a great day. Hope you're doing what you want to do. Hope it's going well. Happy New Year, everybody. It's the 31st here in Virginia in the United States. And, yeah. We got a beautiful aurora. Gonna do a little bit of a broadcast, a little bit of a break, Christmas break, we'll call it, holiday break. Yeah, I've had a good time. I really haven't done much. I've just visited some family, a little bit, got a few things done. But for the most part, just been enjoying my time. Like I hope you guys are doing yourselves. Hope you're out there, like I said, having a good day and doing well. Hey, Mr. Wright, what's going on? Happy New Year. Yep, pre-New Year. That's the show. We're doing the... But it's a beautiful night here. It's the same night that we left from the last episode. We got a great aurora going. We're here in Forsaken Airfield. Came here to get the walkie-talkie. You know, there's a lot to do here in this great big bowl, you know, and possibly some unique loot, but I think I'll revisit that when we come back, because you're going to have to come back here if you're doing the tails, and since we came here to get the walkie-talkie, we're doing the tails. So I thought I'd peek into a few things, though, real quick. I got a little time to kill. I'm not that tired. And you know, normally with the
I think I can use this
good bit of gear we got going on, I'd probably head out tonight with the aurora, because it's kind of looking like it's going to do an all-night thing. But in the last episode, we put together the signal for the signal tower tails, and all we got to do is flip the switch, and that's going to give me an aurora that night. An all-night aurora. So turning it on now wouldn't really help me, because it would count as this aurora, I'm pretty sure. So, we're going to wait till tomorrow, see what the weather's like. Hopefully it's decent in the morning.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, eventually. Anyway, and, yeah, head out, and then get the transfer pass. It's going to be that long, ridiculous walk. And then shoot right up onto the zone of contamination, and hopefully
Looks like this has been here a while.
use that aurora. At least get me set up and where I can get the tools, like, you know, in one walk. That's the plan, anyway. How long am I streaming, and what am I doing tonight? Well, I think I did the what am I doing. I don't know. We're just going to go for a while. I mean, usually I go for like at least an hour or some change. But sometimes I try to do like an hour.
I'll take it.
To an hour and a half. Sometimes it goes further. Depending on the schedule. The last time I had dinner to make, I don't doing anything tonight. Got these matches. Spare book. We don't need a marine flare. It does make for a quick little light bulb sometimes when you need one. But I thought I'd clean up just a little bit of this loot right here around the hangar. Again, I need to kill some time. I've got way too much fatigue to get to this night. We made water.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Good Lord, I'm never gonna hurt from matches here. Let's see if I check the little shed over here. Sometimes you can find some wood or some coal. Look at this. No, fun night to be running chores around in the lawn dart. Gotcha. Yep, got some coal over here. Looks like a hatchet. I'll grab
I
that.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There we go. Might switch it out. Now you can forge here. And I believe in the last episode I found 2 hammers. And I mean, I found at least, like, I know I found 3. Possibly 4 hammers here. So, yeah. Pretty much on any difficulty, I would certainly come here and look for a hammer. But I mentioned before, this is really, honestly, I mean, even if you're doing Interloper, if you don't really plan to spend too much time here, if you get a good start, a lot of times you start at the entrance to, when I say a lot, I'm talking like 75% of the time. You start at the entrance to Forsaken Airfield from the transfer pass. So if you just run through the transfer pass, get up there to the trailer, you can usually get down, because there's coal at the trailer, you can usually get down to the hangar, get some clothing, get some food, get the walkie-talkie, and bounce. So that's kind of what we're doing. We could hang out here in Pilgrim mode because we've got pretty good weatherproofing. You see we're just starting to take a tiniest bit of cold damage. But, I mean, we're at 49 and 23. There's another little shed back here. I'm not 100% sure I checked. Time-wise, I should probably check this and get back. We'll try to get some sleep. And honestly, we'll do the most, like, long, dark thing you can do. I mean it. We're going to hope the weather is good tomorrow in the morning. Picking up sticks. Lighting your fire with the torches, people. Or a fire striker and a stick. And yeah, waiting on the weather. Nothing, huh? Alright. Fine. I'm kind of curious. I'm just going to go peek around a little bit, though. There used to be a moose in this area. Well, kind of like through this back area. And I thought I'd take a peek over the hill and maybe see if he's around. I don't know if I want to go over there for moose sign, though. I think it'll take too long. Yeah, it'll take too long. Anyway, we'll be back. Oh, look at the runway from here. Oh, sick. I wish these little lights were going off. That looks so good. Yep, Mr. Wright and Mrs. Wright, we were talking about in the last episode about the Long Dark 2. I mentioned I was looking forward to it. Very excited. It's going to be a minute. But that's fine, there's plenty of Long Dark to play. Still got the last bit of story mode. Now, if you're familiar with the channel and you're familiar with my episodes, I'm not the biggest fan of story mode, honestly. I've said, I'll say anytime that episode 3 is just amazing. Every bit of it, every part of it, love it. Fantastic. And then there's the rest. Now, here's the problem, though. I'm going to have to start over if I want to finish, because they wiped all the saves that I had story mode on. And I'm kind of curious to see how I feel about how I'm going to go about it. Because I'm not sure how I want to play it, you know. Difficulty-wise, just like, you know, there's not really like a lot of different options for the story, but the problem is, I don't mind episode 1, it's alright until it's over, until the end. Episode 2 has some moments, but I hate episode 2. Episode 3, fantastic, looking forward to it, can't wait to play it again. And episode 4, I just got super bored and never finished. And that might surprise some people. I know a lot of people liked episode 4. I don't know, it's just a personal thing, I guess. I was just like, I don't even remember. I was doing some wandering around, and I do what I do in all those story modes. They give me a story, and then once they let me go, I just wander around and play survival with a full map, which is really fun. However, I do want to play the last episode. I think it's probably going to be the best. If it's on par with episode 3, I'm going to be really stoked. I will be happy. Oh, I forgot. We're playing Pilgrim mode. Please don't get sick. Okay. I mean, sodas and, like, I think the granola bars are okay. Like, but you gotta be careful with chocolate. Like, I should probably drop these. Well, a few snacks. What's the can at? That's good. This is good too. Good traveling food, lightweight, a lot of calories. I try to hold on to those. I mean, I'm not really trying to do any cooking this episode. Maybe we'll just eat the beans. Anyway, if you missed the beginning, how you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a good day. Hope you're doing what you want to do. And I hope it's going well. Potato soup, let's drop that. And, I mean, I think I'm just going to go... Let me pick this up so I don't forget it. Pro tip right there.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. I know. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't even really searched all the planes and everything in here. It's mostly garbage. Let's get in our bed. Yeah, I think I'm just going to drink something to go to sleep. Like I said, we're just really here for the radio, you know? Because we're going to be back. I don't really need to worry about too much stuff. So let's go ahead and just, yeah, let's just crash. Don't think I'll sleep 7 hours, but I'll at least sleep to the max. I don't hear a blizzard. That's good. It's a real good start. So, what were we going to do? I'm not really going to, like I said, I'm not going to keep digging through here. I found, like, some good stuff. I believe I left the leather jacket. Yeah, we got a leather jacket, a spare lantern. What's the fuel in this one? Like 3.68 pounds. That's a lot of fuel. What's in mine? 3.37. It's not too bad, but it's a way better lantern. We'll just hold on to that. But I want to pull this out just because I remembered it right then. When we come back like 15 episodes later, it's yeah. No, whenever I come back, I'll just research everything. I'll research. Sounds weird. I will search everything again. Alright, I would like these tools though. What are you at? 90%, 2.10 pounds. Yeah, alright. Lots of fuel here. Having a spare lantern there's nothing wrong with that. Cooking pot. Yeah, go with that. Cooking pot could come in handy. A little more water early on is nice. Junk food. There we go. I want that oil. You can make oil now. Oh, there's a sewing kit. You can make oil now from the fat from animals, so it's not as big a deal. Oh, 2 skillets? Yeah, I don't need 2 skillets. Alright. I'm thinking about getting out of here. So, yeah, we'll drop that. Let's break this. We'll see. I got coffee, but no coffee made. That's fine for right now. I do have some energy pies. Or I got an energy pie and a carry pie. We should probably eat this real soon. I might eat it so I can drag some of this stuff out of here. Like, I want these tools. This cooking pot. What's the oatmeal at? Oh, no, I don't want that. You're decent, right? A lot of calories, but it's kind of sketch. Right. Stuff I threw in here. Yeah, this crap and whatnot. Let's, you know what? Here's a good opportunity. Let's leave these, right, for another day. But I'll take this pack of 40 and this pack of 24. So I'm beyond set. I don't need that many books. There we go. Actually, the smart move is to throw all this stuff on the ground. Let me do that. Upgraded my socks, but twice. We'll save the leather. When I come back, maybe I'll fix that leather jacket up. Alright, that's better. Pick our tools. Just take the best of what I got. Piece of cloth, piece of scrap metal. Alright. Got a sewing kit. Let's grab, I think I have a whetstone. Yeah, I want the ptarmigan down. Whetstone. Whatever. Maybe some spare fuel. Where am I going? Zone of contamination. I don't really need a... Yeah, we don't need that. And then... Not too worried about food. And again, this is more like of a convenience thing. I'm carrying that out. I don't know that I'm going to carry it all the way to the zone of contamination though. Let's lose a book. All right. Again, I'm going to take these out just for kicks and giggles. This might come in handy. A couple of these.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Ooh, gun clean kit. Want that? Alright, let's go. Time to get out of here. I'm excited. Food's ready. Nice. Listen. Food wins every time. I love to cook. I worked in restaurants for a long time. I grew up cooking. My mother taught me and my brother how to cook. I mean, you know, you do little kid stuff, like you help with like making cookies and cupcakes and crap. But yeah, legit at like 11 and 12, we started learning how to make meals, frying chicken and making roasts and the whole deal. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Perfect. Crows are flying. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with a YouTuber named Bashrobe, you should go check it out. Bashrobe, just like it sounds, Bashrobe. Uh, man, I love their videos. They're as far as like tutorial stuff, yeah, they're great. They do a lot of great music in their videos. Uh, I feel like very well thought out kind of tutorial type stuff too. But they recently did one on, myths in, like myth busting in the Long Dark. And one of the things they busted, I've heard this go back and forth over the years, and I'm really glad they did put the work into it because one of the myths is if you see the crows flying, there's been a weather change. And it's both true
Sure I can carry much more.
and not true. It is true because when the weather clears up, right, it goes from fog or too windy or from clear or to clear, yeah, the crows are going to fly over. So they'll let you know. And sometimes you'll see them fly over right before something changes. So, like, it could be super foggy. And then you'll hear crows. And that's when it's going to clear up. So they do let you know. But they don't tell you when a blizzard's coming. Unless they fly by, again, because they got to do their animation to get out of there. Because the blizzard's coming. So, no. And yes. Love it. But I was a firm believer. Yep. Old Pizza Hulk videos, you can go back and watch me be like, oh, the crows are flying over. It's about to be a blizzard. Or usually I just say, oh, looks like a weather change. Oh, I'm an idiot. I gotta go all the way back, you guys. Gotta go all the way back. Yep. Blew a big part of today and fatigue. Do you know why? Can anyone point out pizza's terrible flaw? Turn the machine on. Because I'm a knucklehead. Hey, what's up, Mr. Wright? You're back. I'm going back. Seems appropriate. Yeah, I know. I totally forgot to turn the machine on. So we got to turn the signal tower on so I can do the signal tails. But also get my Aurora tonight. The sad part of this, like I said, is the fatigue drain. That's the worst part. Because like I lost... You can see what I lost already, right? We got to go all the way to the radio tower, turn it on, and then walk all the way back here. So. Genius. Well, we do have the weather for it, at least. And again, we'll probably stop at Transfer Pass, make a few coffees. I got the one energy pie, rose hip pie. I got some oil, and there's a good chance I'll find some flour where I'm going. I am. Yep. Oopsie doodled it. But listen, nothing worse than getting to where you're going to forge and you forgot your hammer. It's like 3 zones away. And you're almost dead. Just peeking here real quick. Again, we'll be returning at some point if I can...
Looks like this has been here a while.
Sure. Yeah. We can grab a couple mementos. That would be nice. We'll try to do some mapping. I don't think I have any coal on me right now. Or charcoal. Maybe. Nope, I got 6 pieces. Not today, though. I want the daylight. Let's throw the switch. Yoink. There you go. Pretty anticlimactic, huh? But the transmitter's repaired during the Aurora in Mountain Town. Oh, the bunnies are here. Forlorn Muskeg, Pleasant Valley. We can follow the signal to the bunkers. Get whatever loot we can from inside of those and continue the tales. It'll add a little bit of unique loot to the game. I mean, honestly, I feel some of it's a little more, you know, aesthetic than anything else, but some of it's cool. I think the gun holster is cool. I quit sleeping. Hey, Happy New Year, Mrs. Ray. How you doing? It is, well, it's 5:30 in Virginia. We got a ways to go. Looking forward to it, though. I live not too far from a military base, and they usually do some pretty impressive fireworks shows. So I don't even need to go. I can just go on my, my little backyard area and just have a peek. There'll be plenty of fireworks around, too. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Doing well, doing well. Enjoying my New Year's. Like I said, I took a little time off, enjoyed myself, just sat around. Did some areas of projects I wanted to do. Played a lot of Minecraft in my spare time. Downloaded a map that has the new Pale Garden on it. I wanted to see what that was about. Now there's a game. I do some, like, I don't know, I show off some different seeds. I play a little bit sometimes and stream it, but I had somebody, they were like, when are you gonna when are you gonna cover this new update? And I was like, man, I don't know. There's so many. A game at the beginning of a year doesn't even resemble itself at the end of a year. So, well, we still got the weather. Like I said, wasted the fatigue, but Mr. Wright pointed out some rosehip pies will do me right. Like I said, we'll look for some flour in the zone of contamination. There's these, it's like a little, I don't even know what it is. I mean, there's campground, I think it is. And I think there's a chance for some flour there. Nice. That's the way to do New Year's. Yep. I have, well, you know, I had a couple beers. I bought some, like, little singles or whatever from the store. What did I get? I got like an apple one and some other thing. It's supposed to be like sweet tea. They were good. Good enough. Man, oh man, it is so pretty. Yeah, the weather here can be really miserable. Like I said, this is a tough place to start, pretty much on any difficulty, but the problem even on Pilgrim is finding gear to keep you warm enough and dry enough to get further away from the hangar area. You know, I've done. I think, yeah, I did a series here, and it can be miserable. I do think it makes for an interesting interloper start because it's just so tough, it's so cold, it's weather's terrible. There's hardly any gear, but you could get lucky. You could find the bow and some arrows, like right off the bat. So you got a special bow here. You can pick up. Listen, 4 is 5 o'clock somewhere. Grab a couple sticks just in case. I did. I think I dragged that coal down there with me. Yeah, I got some with me still. 9 pieces. 9 pieces is good. You don't necessarily need 9 pieces to wander around with in Pilgrim mode, but we are in a very cold region, uh, prone to blizzards, etc., and we are making some travel, and so having that extra little bit of heat, quick heat, even though we're doing really well with temperature, definitely is a big help. A big help. There's the bonbons. What's up, bonbons? Yeah, not so Pleasant Valley. Biggest misnomer ever. It's a trick, I tell you. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Pleasant Valley. I like to go there for, yeah, I did leave some coal. Good. All right. I don't even think I went inside. Let me go check this. You know, lots of good gear. It's actually in another series I'm doing based on the building stuff, the new Broken Silence stuff. That's where I'm making my main base. It's very centrally located. It's easy to get around to different places. Since Coastal Highway is kind of like a big deal now. I mean, it always kind of was, but now that the trader's there,
Okay.
it's hard to say no. And then the hunting there is just fantastic. You know, you can run up some snare lines. There's plenty of bear.
I could use this.
Could use this. Wow. I mean, we're only like 27, 28 days in, so this stuff really isn't deteriorating. Too badly yet.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I'm going to throw that on the floor. Nothing wrong with having one of those around. Especially if it's in semi-decent shape. Really great windproofing, especially early game. But the problem I have with that place is the same problem I have with kind of like this map and Forlorn Muskeg. When I get on these maps that are really... Oop, drop my controller. When they're really big and open, I get lost. When blizzard comes, fog comes, I get to do... Listen, in a blizzard in, you know, Mystery Lake, Mountain Town, some of these places, even like Timberwolf Mountain, I know the landmarks so well, it's not that big a deal. But those places, everything just kind of looks the same in certain places. You're walking around freezing to death for no reason.
Drop any of this gear.
Yeah, right on. I do. Now, we were talking about the other stuff the other day. Let's see. Plenty of acorns here. Well, it's too late now. Probably could have brought that hammer out with me. Or at least one of the hammers out with me. However, ain't no going back now. We are committed to getting the heck out of here. What is it? And we're getting a nice fog. Fog's great. Remember, if you know where you're going, especially if we're taking this very long, very boring, linear path, doesn't really matter, does it? As long as you don't walk up the edge somewhere. Also, fog tends to be, it's not as windy. It can't be. So you're not going to have to fight a lot of wind. And then normally it tends to actually do like you would expect. It's a warmer day, so we're getting the fog coming off the snow. Keep snagging sticks. But yeah, not much happening on this part of the, this leg of the trip. That's why I was excited about, like I said, turning that switch. So I get the Aurora tonight. And we can just keep on going. Like I said, quick stop at the transfer pass. I'll probably, like I said, I'm gathering these sticks and whatever firewood and stuff I can get with me to kind of leave there. I'll be back and forth through the transfer pass on multiple occasions, so setting up a little bit of a basey type stuff here is a good idea. Now, if there was ever a time to party, it's New Year's Eve, 2024. It's so funny to me to, to say that. When you're a kid, you just think the world's going to be so different. Oh, thank you, Miss Stone. Appreciate it. Love you. Thank you. Mr. Ray, my favorite zone is Desolation Point. I like Desolation Point too. A lot. Here's the thing. I got a series where I'm trying to figure out how to reapproach it or if I should change anything. And it's basically I'm trapped in Coastal Highway region. So Coastal Highway, Crumbling Highway, and Desolation Point. I really like that series. It's been a lot of fun. What's interesting about it, again, is that the trader will now be a thing. So that makes the, I was curious how long the playthrough was going to last. Well, now, honestly, it could last infinitely. I mean, it could have lasted infinitely anyway because of the beach coming, which is kind of why I decided to do it in that region to show, and it's a harder difficulty. It's, interloper rules. It's, it's as far as, like, the loot tables and stuff. So it's not a lot of stuff. And you can't, like, I'm not going to be able to make more ammo or anything like that. And eventually things are going to run out. But I was like, well, if I do it here, then I got the beachcombing. And then they changed the beachcombing so that, hacksaws, hammers, deer carcass, just ships are washing up, So that was already kind of an extra gimme. And now with the trader, I can make the I can do the salt curing, which I'm 100% on board with. I think it's great. You know, it takes a bear steak down to 900 calories, but it only weighs half a pound, so it lasts a long time. And you can pretty much get infinite salt through the trade, so, I mean, you know. Fish wash up on the shore as long as they're decent enough to throw in the salt bin. But just like in this playthrough, I was like, well, what about the building tools, though? Because I can't build the salt bin. Because I would have to leave my coastal area. So I've sort of been contemplating, like, doing just straight up, running up there, getting the tools from wherever, and then getting back. You know, not bringing anything, you know, just the tools back. So I could at least do some of the building stuff. But that's why that one's kind of sitting there. I'm just not really sure how to approach it. See, that's what happens when you're when you're doing these games these days, because, you know, that's what kind of what I was mentioning about Minecraft. It's so hard to, like, do something that's focused on one particular thing when they're changing it. Got a cadre of friends on here. Hey guys, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it very much. But you're like, all right, so here's my series based on this. Oh, they changed everything. And the thing is, they didn't just change everything in one shot. You know, like I said, they changed the location of where loot spawns. They changed what spawns. They've added new stuff. Yeesh. Careful, careful. There we go. New mechanics, new recipes. You know, if I was doing a series before the recipes came out, do you go back and get the recipes? Do you go back to places that you've already been? You know, I've talked about the tales for the trader. You've got to revisit back to old prepper caches you might have already been to. Looted completely. They're out in the middle of nowhere, and you're on straight interloper day 500, and you're just like, God, you got to crawl out of that hole and go all the way to wherever. Like I said, it's just something you got to get used to. That's how games work these days. Works these days. So it's like, you know, like I said, when I first started this series, the plan wasn't to really. I wasn't even really going to do the tales. I had it in the back of my mind as a possibility, maybe a little further along. Once I got you guys like really set up with the beginning stuff, and you know, let's get a Mace-Hide bag. Let's get our hunting and our fire skills up. Let's maybe hit the Ash Canyon run and get a tech backpack and loot the plane and Timberwolf. You know, hit some in the plane crash in Pleasant Valley. You know, some of the big things. I thought maybe doing some smithing, making some bullets. You know, just stuff that newer players would want to learn. And then, you know, the end of the Tales came out. So do you do all of the Tales? And then they added the base customization. So there's no cougar in Pilgrim mode, so, you know. We're good with that at least. I don't have to, although I think there was a cougar in one of my Pilgrim playthroughs that Coastal Highway anyway. It does have some cool game mechanics. It is fun to go out at night. I'm sure some people would like to know. Not everybody needs to know, but I'm sure some people would like to know where where the caches are. You know, maybe where you can find some batteries and wires and things for the signal towers. And I really think people want to see the base customization. And I want to do it. And I want to be able to do it in a series that I'm doing. Because I love building in games, so... We got plenty of episodes left if we're doing all that other stuff. The tails and the backpack and all that, so... It'd be nice to do a little bit of a... You know, playing around with the base and, you know, putting some pineapple on a shelf. Because it looks cool. But yeah, that's an issue I run into. I guess it's just like, whatever. Streaming games in a modern way the games that come out, it's kind of hard to say anything, you know. I even ran into problems when I was doing Grounded and stuff. It's just like... I mean, one of the reasons I haven't even gone back to, like, my most popular series, the Fallout Mods Are Dead series, is because they wiped all my mods. They changed everything. And we're talking like, I would say at least, even with the work I've done, let's say I put like 2-3 hours looking for mods, trying to get things set up and working again like it used to be. And I've gotten maybe just under half of what I used to have on there. And when you're talking like hours and hours of research just to get back to a place that, you know. Blech. Let's play the long dark. But I did recently start replaying some Fallout. New character, a little bit of a role play. Goofing around with some mods. It's been a lot of fun, actually. The fog is, you know, it's not quite froggy out anymore. It's a little nicer. It's, you know, a little better. But we didn't get any blizzards or anything exciting. Which, again, is just my other point about this. Yay! It's just a long walk for no reason. But thank you guys for coming along with me and saying hello. It definitely went faster than if I was just trudging along all blue. Stomping along with some music in the background or whatever.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Astrid, I'm not sure you can carry much more. Yep, we're taking a little bit of a, you know, we're down under 88 pounds of carry weight. We got 110 on us, but that's cool. I mean, we're close to our destination. We'll drop some stuff. We'll eat some stuff. We'll make some stuff, and then probably head out. Like I said, either way, I might even take a nap too. Either way, there's going to be an aurora tonight, so I'm just going to go hit the zone of contamination no matter what. Show you guys where to find the tools. And I'm kind of glad to show you this way. And I did see a video the other day. I need to figure out... I've been in here. It's a YouTuber. She's... I do know that... maybe it's Jitwire. Jitwire. I know it's JIT something. Great video on how to find all the preppers caches. I mean, what a lot of people will do is they'll just be like, it'll be like, and here's the preppers cache and transfer pass. And you're like, it's some trees and a rock. Like, Some people are going to look at that and go, okay, yeah, I know exactly what that is. A lot of people aren't. But she did a great job of, like, literally saying, here I am at the entrance from here, and watch me walk. Even if it's a little quiet and boring on occasion, all the way to where I need to go. Here's how you get to that one from this one. Fantastic. Great video. That's what people need. That's what we want. Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Wright. I appreciate that very much. Lots of fur here. I noticed that when I was in the airfield. So I guess if you got a Travoy, you could at least drag it most of the way back to Brooklyn Railroad. What did pizza leave in the middle of the road? A t-shirt.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, the t-shirt's what broke Astrid. You know, I don't know if I looked for the bearskin bedroll. We might have a quick peek. I just don't remember. I'm gonna leave anyway, so I might as well have a peek. It's kind of on the way out, I guess. I'm very thirsty. Very thirsty. Like I said, we'll get up here, we'll make some coffees. I might make some pies. Good place for cattails, too. I mean, there's... For this, like I said, you could live in Transfer Pass. I mean, there's deer, there's rabbits and everything, and then a few wolves, and then, I'm just going to go ahead and check for the bearskin bedroll. And then, you know, acorns, cattails. There's definitely some mushrooms and rose hips around somewhere. Oh yeah, I haven't been here. I would grab this stuff. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Got to duck down into the coal chute. Then you can stand up. And occasionally, there's a bearskin bedroll back here. I think on any difficulty. Not today, folks, not today. Since I will probably never come back in here again. Feel free to pause and read that, folks. I might as well grab everything. Do not go out this door. I mean, you can go out this door, but it is not the way down. That was a torch.
I think I can use this.
Go out this door and look for loot, but do not drop down from here. You will be incredibly hurt. Let's go back. Sort of. About halfway through the coal chute, there's a little door down here in this little depression. Yoink. Drop out here. Ah, there we go. Alright, there's usually a little bit of coal and some reclaimed wood. Let's get that. Here we go. Poor Astrid Deer, huffing and puffing. I feel bad for her. This poor lady, I'm either freezing her or making her work until she's dog tired or dragging like 150 pounds worth of crap around. Luckily, she's not real. Come on, Astrid, let's go. Get to work. Oh, Lord. Well, we got some graffiti here from the Freedom guys, the Tree Fighters. Or maybe it's just some graffiti. Like, even in a train station in the middle of nowhere, Canada, we got people not only tagging, but covering up the other tags. The gangs around here. My God. Alright. Should have... We got so much gear we can't get in the door. There we go. I was going to say, should have a little bit laying around. God bless these extra pair of socks, right? Need those. Alright, let's drop a bunch of stuff on the ground, and then I'll figure out what I want to do from here. I still haven't fixed that glitch where when you're dropping certain things, you're not getting the right count and weight. Let's see if it works on this. Yeah, see? 15.54, 15.21. It's doing every other one, but it's actually 14.55. So yeah, it says 14.55 still, even though I dropped a stick. We'll walk away, we'll come back. 4.21 is the actual weight. So that's annoying. Still a lot of stuff to get, tweaked, patched, messed with. Ooh, I'm running low on cattails. Yeah, let's get a fire going. We'll just use a match in a book. I'm sitting here looking at all these books, really fine. Oh, how do I want to do this?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. And this path is
Hey,
getting
fire
heavy.
starting level 2! Fantastic. Alright, let's do bink, bink, bink. And we'll do a full pot of water. And I don't know if I rated the toilet or not. Nope, not much. We'll take it. There's some matches back here. Alright. Oh! You guys! There's going to be an Aurora tonight. And I got a radio. So we'll, no matter what, we'll stick around and we'll talk at least to the trader, right? Alright, water's cooking. How much water do I have on me now? Oh, plenty. Okay, let's go ahead and do the, oh, I didn't... I got some mushrooms. That's not good. Okay. Here. Okay. Let's see. Let's just, I don't need... What can I get? You. You here. Just for right now, I need some... There we go. Okay. Rose hips. Rose hips. Rose hips. Did I bring peaches? Oh, never mind. Oh, I don't have any flour. We'll make water and coffee. Why can't I get through that door?
This'll come in handy.
Not really. What are we leaving here? Little shirt. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the coffee going. We'll make the lower end stuff first. See, 92%, 83%. Let me leave these peaches here then. Because I know I'll get rose hips on the way there. Let's leave that. Alright, let me pare down a little bit. What do we... We're hungry. I say eat those 75% above. Just eat them and get rid of them. Let's get very thirsty since we're going to get some more water. Eat this sketchy candy bar. There we go. Just gonna cook them all up. And then I'll leave a couple here. Alright, 75 pounds. I need to get the rifle back in my possession. Although, here's the thing. I don't really need to take this rifle, you guys, right? We're in Pilgrim mode. I probably don't need it for protection or anything, as long as I'm careful. Oh, the pies. The pies are like a rosehip pie you can make with oil, flour, and the rosehips or peaches. Right here. And I'll show you, I got one in my inventory right here. There we go. And if you look on at the bottom right, it'll tell you, you see the little eye. The eye is telling me that it's going to give me more fatigue. So it'll give me more energy to eat this pie. And then the little angry red thing, it just tells me it's going to give me a head food poisoning. You see, it helps my carry weight. It'll bring my carry weight up to, 88 is the top amount, so, maybe 100 and something. Maybe, no, more like 90 something. Let's get a big drink, but not too much because we want to drink some coffee. And then, how much time on the fire? About 2 hours. So we're going to go ahead and do one more pot of water. It won't burn up in 2 hours. And then, let's take a quick nap. For 2 hours. Get a little bit of fatigue back. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I don't even remember what it was. What was it? Peach pie. Delicious peach pie. No, the food poisoning I was worrying about was because the meat pie is at 45%. Alright, we got some more water. We got a little bit of rest. Can grab a quick little sip. About there. Yeah, I am sure I would prefer peach pie over rosehip pie. Alright, a little bit of water. Still nothing. Alright, let's crash again. I'm hoping, maybe I should have been there in the region to get it started. This is what I'm starting to think. Which is different. It used to not matter. No Aurora. Interesting. Well, it used to not matter, but apparently if I had hung around, which isn't helpful, I wanted to use the day and the night to travel. It's kind of foggy. Maybe I'll sleep a little bit and just see what happens. I don't think there's going to be one. Because I feel like it would have happened already. The headache, yeah. I was saying the other day, I think it's a weird kind of like punishment because, I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, we might go ahead and bail. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're going for a walk. I feel like it just kind of, it's like, as a player, right? It's really going to punish people that find it visually annoying. But not too many. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll take those. I'll pick a book, pizza. £79, not too bad. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take the pistol. Because I don't have any big plans there anyway. I'm just really, it's a hit and run, y'all. It's a hit and run. Time to get them tools and get out. And get back to, more pilgrimy stuff. Alright, we're heading out. Either way. I don't feel like waiting around any longer. It's a gorgeous night. So, yeah, I would bet if I had stayed at the airfield, I would have gotten an Aurora. Which is interesting, and I'm not mad that they changed it. It actually makes, I mean, does any of it make sense? No. I put these things in this machine and I get an Aurora. Okay. I make a trade with the trader, I get an Aurora. So, yeah, it doesn't have to make sense. But, I mean, it was kind of like, I mean, literally I was trying to game it out so I could use it tonight to make my life easier. So, I can't be mad that they took that out. It's not one of those things you can cry about. It's not like they gave us ptarmigan and then took him away. It just is what it is. Come on, game, you can do it. Come on, Moose. Come on, Moose. I see you sitting over there. You want to walk. You want to walk. There you go. Oh, ladies and jackalpeens, boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages, welcome to the zone of contamination. Look how horrible it is. Nah, it's beginning's nice anyway. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this place? We're totally lost. Where do we go? Well, as I mentioned before, you guys, not all these places have roads, railroads, power lines, things you can follow. And yes, ladies, we are going to chase after the railroad track today. It's really quiet. Not a lot of wind. Now, this is another place where the weather can be absolutely terrible. I'm wondering if maybe I'll get a clear night. Who knows? Let's get these rose hips. But yes, Mr. Wright is quite correct on the rose hips. More plentiful. It only takes 8. And as he stated earlier, you can stay up all night rocking out on the rose hips. Which is nice. And it's just I think it's a better boost than coffee. And again, if you don't really mind the weird visual, well, it's not really even a punishment, It's just, psychedelic. Math pie. Now we're really... oh, poison. See? I got on that meth and ran right into the poison. Wait. How do you get around this one? Is it to the right? I think it was supposed to go to the right. Ah, we go to the left. Yeah, we're dying. Eh. Come on. Eh. Yeah. Yeah. I should have stuck up here, like, around the edge. There we go. Just barely in it right there, and we're out. There's Mr. Wolf Boy. Remember, he's one of those scary poison wolves. We want to be respectful. Remember, passive doesn't mean they don't eat you sometimes. It just means they usually don't eat you. If you read the info, they all help out in one way or another. Yeah. Yep. No, I think the recipes are interesting, and especially, again, like, in the harder difficulties, the ability to regain condition is massive. But it's also going to be difficult gathering ingredients. There's just going to be so much less stuff in the world. So it'll be helpful at certain points. Like, I really feel like in Interloper, you know, the first 90 days is just like a race. And the race is to get everything that you can and centralize it and, you know, mini base it and get it all gathered before, you know, things really start to just degrade into nothing. And the good news is if you're playing with the trader, that kind of doesn't matter anymore. I mean, they made here's the thing. Before they made the changes, you know, there was a limited supply of oil and flour in the world. And it was going bad very quickly. So there was only so much you were going to really be able to do with it. And then, because, you know, even when, you know, at a certain point, things are going to get ruined. You can still cook and make things with it. And yes, you can have 50% pies and eat ruined pies. But to get the max benefit out of it, you need to hurry. Just thought I'd have a look around and see if I saw any, like, moose sign. Just getting poisoned again. Are there moose here? I don't even know. You wouldn't think there'd be moose in the zone of contamination, but I don't think I've ever seen one here. But I can't say I spent a lot of time here. Yeah, what I need to do is what I used to do. Is just start a playthrough in the zone of contamination and live there. Same thing with Sundered Pass and all those places. Or maybe start in, like, Forsaken Airfield or Transfer and get a few pieces of gear. Yeesh. And then head that way. Alright, so here's this little campground I was talking about. Hopefully there's some flour here. I think this will be a fun place to decorate. I don't know if it's in the best position for a base here, but, I mean, it's really cool. Do need a few cattail heads, and a few more cattails won't hurt either. But we did hit fire skill 2, so that's going to be a lot easier. Gonna go make some meth pies. Get my energies up. What do we got here?
I'll take it.
Pants for a miner? This is a grown-ups game. What am I going to do with little pants? Usually what I do as well is to try to just grab up some of this gear, if I can find it, while I'm digging around here for the tools. So when we come back, we got some goodies. Oh, hey, mister. Yeah. What a weird place to choose to die. Like, I mean, are we saying Blizzard and this is all he saw? Because I don't know if he knows, but there's a big kitchen and a stove and all kinds of things in the around here. Let's look around a little bit. I think there's some, like, firewood and stuff. few more crunchy munchies. And you guys ever eaten cattails? I ate cattail when I was a kid. It's not that great. My grandma had a bunch around her house she loved. Oh yeah, I wouldn't put it high up there on the best things that I ever ate. It is, I mean, you know, I guess it's satisfying and it does have a little bit of moisture. But I wouldn't even know what to say what it tasted like. It didn't really taste, it just, like root. Ah, there's dead people everywhere. I'm good on charcoal. But even though I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not spending a ton of time here. I'm not doing the whole looting thing. We might as well get a few things taken care of. And set up a little mini base over here for now. Let's get the junk out of here. Watch this. Alright, so why doesn't it clear this up? I keep running into that. There's still junk. Alright. Keep saving. There we go. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's good.
Needs this anymore.
Could I get one? Just one above 50%. Nah. Oh, why am I here? I'm here for the tools. Gauntlets! Finally!
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, I'm here for the, what were we talking? Last time we were talking about was I going to do the DLC? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do the DLC, and that's why I was in, at the airfield. Because I decided, out of the blue, to go ahead and do Tails and the tools. Because I thought, alright, if you really are new to the game, and you just got it for Christmas, maybe you'd like a little help finding some of this stuff.
Be useful.
But I mean, even in here, if that guy out front had just made it in here, there's a potbelly and some furniture. Hey! I'll take that. We're wearing that out of here. I love the urban parka.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, Astrid. Why are we picking it all up, do you think? Just grab everything real quick. We'll take it over. Getting too heavy, though. She is right. No, I'm not going to look at any of the... We'll figure it out later. Tools. Man, that place was stacked. It's probably hard for you guys to see. I know. I don't feel like wasting the fuel. Love you guys. Oh, interwebs. Being weird. Don't know what you saw, if you heard any of that, but hey, if you're still sticking around, thank you. We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm just stealing all the toilet water I can get my hands on. Alright. Well, let's slowly stump on over. What's this? Oh, yeah. To the main cabin here. Like I said, there's a potbelly in that one. There's a 6-burner stove here. This poor man died in this little shed. So close, dude. So close. But yeah, there's plenty of firewood here. Plenty of goodies. And yeah, we'll centralize. We'll gather some loot. We'll be back here eventually to finish up the tails. So a little base planning, you know, can't hurt. Let's clear the junk. Boop. Oh, is it trying to say it cleared the junk for the whole place? I don't believe that. But a nice place to put a base in. Put some, you can build some of the shelves now. Build yourself a nice bearskin bed rug. Or bearskin bed or rug. Build one of them bed rugs, y'all. They're new. Oh, perfect. Lots of cooking pots. For water. Oh.
Probably useful.
Or not. Or poison. Yep, yep. Usually there's a bunch of potatoes. Skillets. Alright, so. I don't plan to be here very long, right? Hopefully tomorrow we get up, we go get the tools, and we start thinking about getting out of here. But we are going to do a little fire. What are my chances now? We're up to 85%, y'all. Just getting to level 2.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
It's okay, man. I'm like, there's a lot of it I do like, there's some of it I just don't, Okay. My biggest problem is, like, the gear. I just don't know the gear's worth all the fuss. It's kind of hokey. It's more like especially some of the stuff you're getting from the trader. Like I got a pair of goopy socks. You know what I mean? They're not even very good. I think they're like 0.9 degrees for the for the warmth. Like wool socks, I think are that or maybe even better.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Sure. I'm just checking the cabinets and stuff right now for flour. I haven't found any flour.
Being useful.
Which is what I was hoping for. Maybe there's some out in the other room. I don't care about the cougar. You guys know that. I'll give him a shot at some point, but I mean, here's the thing. I think the cougar's cool. I might turn them on just to have a predator. I like the bears. I think they do all right, but it's still always kind of the same thing. Wait till they run in front of your face and then shoot them in the face. Penalty. Pork and beans. Yeah. Look around in the daylight. I don't feel like wasting the oil once again. I don't think I looked out on the flour. There might be some at the other place, but let's just toss a bunch of crap in here. Keep that for a future day. Put those away from now. Those won't hurt to sit here either. Need to get the weight down. I'm just way too stacked here. Probably use those tomorrow. We'll stick these in here. If only I had some more pistol bullets. We don't need that. Put you guys away for now. Lots of food. Gross. Can't eat that anyway. Yeah, nope. Nope. Let's work on some of these sodas. We'll eat both of those, my goodness. Put the oil away from now. Hopefully I don't forget it. I really want these. I wish I had brought some of that leather with me. There we go. The urban park is pretty staunch. Probably won't be quite as warm as the Mackinac until I get it fixed up. But that's what I'm going to be wearing anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on and save myself £1.10. Let's put the Mackinac on the ground, though. Because that's something I probably want to revisit at some point, and I don't want that to rot away somewhere. Alright, how are we doing? Doing pretty good. Cook that too. Alright, let's have a steak. Put a baked potato in her pocket. Because that's what you do. I don't remember which skillet is mine. I want the better one. Right? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know, Astrid. What are you doing? She just keeps grabbing more, you guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's Astrid, not me. Alright. Plop that down, put that out. I'll tell you why I grabbed those torches here in the morning. Let's get something to drink. It's not like we got no water. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to go for 6 hours. I don't care what time it is. I want at least that much fatigue back before we go digging around. I'll turn a cougar on, you know what I'm saying? I do. Oh, yes. Taters, carrots. I love having a couple in the chat. Alright, let's see. Oil. I'm trying to see if there's any. If I missed any. Oh, it's a stupid insomnia cloud. There's one thing I don't necessarily think was all that of a bonus. Let's see if this knife is better than mine. Yep, much better. I think that's what we were talking about last time too. We were talking about how there should be, you know, kitchen knives and bow drills and some of the different things. Yeah, I don't see any flour. Doesn't mean there's not one
kind of heavy
in one of the other cabins, but it's not looking too good right here. Alright, Astrid, I am going to do you the biggest favor. And here's the best thing about this place. This is what I love. Let's go into the build mode. I mean, from like this kind of stuff, you know, you can move around, you can move the tables around. If you're OCD and you're like, why won't they make these things straight? Well, now you can make them straight. You can even just clear out some space. You don't have to break it all down, but if you're just you're tired of like, that's floating. Interesting. Yeah, they got some bugs to work out, you guys. They got some bugs to work out. But I hate these bits of cardboard here in the middle. It's hard to put your... Now this thing, too... Oh, I saw it. See, I haven't been able to really ever get... Oh, there it is. Can I pick it up from here? That was probably my only opportunity. Because... Yeah, the hitboxes are weird. Yeah, the hitbox is over here. Let's just take care of that. I don't ever have to worry about that again. There we go. But yeah, I took a bunch of cups from here. Plates and dishes.
Okay.
Lots of stuff. Alright, let's jump the water. Let's see. I'm just kind of killing time because it's stupid foggy out. I'm afraid to put some of this little stuff on the ground. in case I forget it. 71 pounds, I'll do what I need to do. Let's go. Going to get the tool. Oh. I was waiting for a load screen. Yeah. Alright, so we can follow the railroad tracks. The only problem is we're going to have to walk through the chemicals. If you go this way. Yeah, I was thinking, we were talking about the different, the recipes and stuff and how they have different effects. And, you can get condition, you can get fatigue, you can, get some buffs and everything. They come with debuffs, but I think it's interesting that, like, the new food doesn't fix new afflictions. Like, you would think one of these would help with insomnia, right? Oh, here we are. I think I usually go out to the left to avoid this area, if I'm not mistaken. I shouldn't get too, Now see, is that a dead tree? I don't think that's moose sign, that's just dead tree. I got moose sign on the brain, they moved them everywhere. Yep. Stay over this way. Getting pretty close to it. There we go, up here. I'm just trying to keep the power lines, the road in my sight. And again, I think you can switch back to the railroad. The road and the railroad tracks go to the same place. I just think that at this point, I think it's a little safer to come up through the railroad. Because I think that one, the road goes through another set of the contaminated area. Now this area, I think it's weird, but I also think it's kind of cool. I like the idea of them, with the contaminated wolves or whatnot. Yeah. No, I think overall the DLC has been magic. It's fantastic. I think like it brought a lot of life to the game that, especially for players who've been playing for a long time. Anytime you get somewhere new to go, something new to do. It's just great for the game. Now, I have made a little base up here before at this little train station depot. Indoor-outdoor area. So you want to be pretty warm. Just going to grab the coffee for right now. I'll have a look around. See if there's anything really fantastic I need to grab, but nothing right now. Anybody? Oh, man.
This'll come in handy.
At least they're in better shape. Oh, there's a Polaroid. just past the old rotting foundations up there near the edge. One hell of a view. Right there, you guys. Right there. Right there. Bedroll, though. Decent shape. I'll just grab these, take these downstairs for now. Drop them off and then head into the interior. Well, there's usually, you know, we got sodas, we got books, we got a good bit of firewood kind of laying around here. And it's not the best windbreak, but with all the trains and everything, you can get a decent little fire down in here without getting too beat up by the wind.
Probably useful.
That's not bad. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we need to get to a building, a big giant building called, I keep calling it the converter. It might be the convector building or something, I don't know. But I did want to pop in here just to see, show you guys some stuff. So there's these workbenches all over the place that you can break down.
Best be prepared for anything.
Here, at this factory. I mean, and when I say multiples, I mean multiples. And there's these blue ones, and then there's these kind of goopy looking brown ones, I think, too. So keep an eye out. If you need, you know, you want to build some of your own work. Here's one. Here's one. See how it's kind of like brown? But if you want some vices, and I do mean vices, like plural, this is the place to get them. Because in all these little sheds and everything, you can find multiples. I can't decide. I mean, I feel like walking around in the fog isn't the best way to show people how to get stuff. But I also want to impart that, you know, you want to keep moving. Staying inside all day probably isn't the best answer either. Anyway, yeah. Another workbench back here. But again, I'm just kind of poking my head around looking for any of the, you know, hard hat, the pants, the boots. Oh, I'm more than likely to find that stuff on the interior. Now the wind. Alright. Let's see if I can beat this weather a little bit. I'll get a little more fatigue that way too.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
But you're not. Alright. No, that didn't help. Alright, so that's my train depot. You come out this way, this way. I think it's over here to my right, or to my left. You know, one of those directions. There we go. Not this big building. No. I think I just follow this road. I think I can just follow this road, yeah. Oh, it sucks. I can't see anything. What's up, weirdo? Get out of here. Like, is this a building or no? It's a big giant rock. Alright, I'm irritated. I'm going back to sleep. I'm gonna wait until I can see. Like, Does it feel foggier than usual? I feel like it's... And, like, there's little blue patches in it. Anyway, I'm so... it's right here, you guys. It's somewhere right around here. A big, massive building. No. I think I'm walking away now. More poison, I'm betting. Alright. I hate the glimmer fog. Concentrator, this is it. Converter. Alright. I don't know. I don't think I can get shocked in here. I'm hoping I can't get shocked in here. Train's coming by. Okay, yeah, I remember this place. Alright, so we are in the right spot. But that's not what I want. I want one of these. There we go. Okay. So it kind of looks like you can just kind of go up this way, but I don't think that's possible, and I don't think getting down that way is correct either. You gotta follow these little winding bits of stairs. Now, there is a ton of loot in here, you guys. And or the potential of. And or not a lot if you're playing on Interloper. But there's still stuff. So we went up to... Usually I show you which door I come in, but it's foggy. But we're still going to go up these same set of stairs, and of course you can always check, you know.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Took the shoes off the man's feet. Look, we healed our chemical poisoning risk. But as you can see, we're not exactly cleaning up here. But it's random. Alright, but you do want to start going up this ramp. Alright, and feel free to go that way if you'd like, but we're going to go up these stairs. And then, let me think. Is it this ramp too? I think I go up this ramp. Yep, and then this one. And you can see we're slowly going up this big conveyor belt. And then I think stairs to the right here somewhere. I want to say maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's back in the other direction. What's this? Oh, probably shouldn't go in there, huh? Yeah, alright. Somewhere back here is a way up. I can't tell. I mean, I know the flare is helping some. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is it. So, hacksaws, hammer, toolboxes, fuel for your lantern, reclaimed wood, wires. I'm sure there's just about everything. So I've said this in another video. So you get to the top of these stairs and you're going to see a weird shed. And this looked like a backdoor shed. And when you see this, you're on the right floor. A little bit of coal. But we want to head all the way to the back here. And here it is. There we go. And a hammer. Nice. All right, we'll grab
lucky day.
that, and here are the new woodworking tools. This way we're going to be able to make the new furniture. We'll be able to make, shelving and dressers. We can put stuff in different drawers, and we can, of course, make the salt curing bin. And we'll make all that good stuff. And then, of course, we just walk straight off this, and no, don't do that. Don't do that. You got to go all the way back down. But again, remember, there's tons of stuff in here, you guys. I am skipping a lot, and I'm skipping it on purpose. Because we kind of went and ranged pretty far and wide. From what I would say is your normal starting Pilgrim run, right? You can peek up here. There's a little bit of an office area. I want to see if there's any flour, because I think there's a little kitchen up here. But remember, dig through your lockers,
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You get a flight jacket. Oh! Snow pants. You see what I'm saying? I literally, before that happened, was getting ready to say, you need to check some of these lockers, though, because you might find something like snow pants.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Just a ridiculous amount of good clothing in here. And just in this one area. Take that too, those are good. Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's always good to have a backup pair too. I could wear 2 pairs and get slightly warmer. There it is.
I think I can use this.
Alright, we got the respirator and the canister. We got the pants. It probably won't take too much looking to... Usually have pretty good look finding the pants and the boots. Dang it. Big bag of salt, though.
Any of this gear.
Stand up, bastard. Okay, we can't stand up for some reason. Has that always been here? Hmm. 2 of them. Maybe. I don't remember being able to get canned hams here. Or corn or any of the new stuff. Oh well. Alright. I need a drink of water or something. We'll play the most fascinating, exciting mini game ever. You guys ready? Here we go. Alright. The tension is building, you guys. What will happen? Lots of nice beds, yeah. I'm going to enjoy those tools, yes sir. I'm going to make a lot of ridiculous stuff. Do some decorating. I love building and decorating in games. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. What fascinating thing did we just waste all our oil
This'll
on?
come in handy.
An arrow, a book. Okay. Cartridges. I'll take the cartridges. Not like I don't have enough pistol bullets, but I'll take a few more. Another pair of combat boots. Again, I'm not digging anything. I'm just surface peeking. Is that a thing? It is now. Lots of film. Ah! I wanted flour. You know, flour. Oh man, alright. I think there's an easier way to get out of here, actually. I just don't remember how to do it. We're already dragging booty. Not too heavy, but whenever you're indoors, you move slower. Oh, come on, let's go. Waste all this fuel. Got the tools, everybody. Quick and easy, right? Well, let's see. It wasn't too bad. I think I started this adventure on, what, day 25? Pretty sure. So 5 days. Let's see. Day 25. Mountain Town. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's it. As I went to Broken Railroad to make the limited side bag we're using. Yep. And that was with the trip. I mean, it would have been faster if I hadn't gone to the airfield to get the walkie-talkie. Is it still weird in here? I don't think so. Maybe it's done. One can hope. Yeah. Another book. Another book. My favorite is when it's... Oh. Game crashed.